Yeah, I was it. So I believe we are talking to Elizabeth Adhiambo Okoth. So please furnish us your original ID so that we confirm if that is the case. Welcome to this committee, this appointment committee of the County Assembly of Kisumu. And we received your name from the governor, having been nominated to be a board member of Maseno, not Maseno, but Kombewa Body Municipality. I want you to feel free as we engage in this panel. My name is Elisha Jakoraro, Speaker County Assembly of Kisumu and the Chair of the Appointment Committee. And on my right are the technical team, Annabelle and Aman, who are the clerks of this committee, and a team of technical persons, including the Hansard guys, and our communication, as well as the Sergeant at Arms. So at any moment, if you want assistance, the Sergeant behind you will be assisting you. On my left are members of the appointment committee, and I will, because of time, I will introduce them personally. On my immediate left is Honorable Nerea Okombo. Honorable Nerea Okombo is the Deputy Speaker and a member of the committee, also MCA of Manyata B. Next to her is Honorable Jennifer Bonyo, Deputy Majority Whip and MCA of South West Kisumu. The next to Jennifer is Honorable Eunice Alando, a specially elected MCA, member of this committee and the chair Committee of Agriculture. Next to you there is Honorable Karen Odhiambo, MCA Caroline Sharumoyo, speakers panelist, and the chair Finance Committee. Now, on the back, the last row towards me is Honorable Ruben Rakwach. He's the MCA of East Kolwa, member of this committee and the chair Roads Committee. Next to Rakwach is Honorable Seth Okumu. Seth Okumu is the MCA of East Seme Ward, member of this committee and the speakers panelist and chair Education Committee. Then we have got Millicent Omoya. On the extreme left at the back, Millicent Omoya is the MC of North Seme Ward and a friend to the committee. The one that we just arrived is Honorable Vincent Jagongo, MCA of Northwest Kisumu, that's around Maseno, Chair Health Committee and a member of this committee. So I want you to feel free. Before we proceed, it's required that you take oath. So I will ask the clerk to assist me in doing that.
I, Mrs. Elizabeth Adhiambo Okoth, do solemnly and sincerely swear that every word that I shall utter before this committee is the truth and nothing but the truth, and that every statement and declarations that I shall make shall be made conscientiously, believing the same to be true, and according to the Oaths and Statutory Declarations Act. So help me God.
Thank you so much. Elizabeth, before I give you time to introduce yourself, but because also I've confirmed that I'm talking to Elizabeth, there are some documents that you didn't submit here. Your academic credentials, you never submitted them in the questionnaire. Let me say your CV. Your CV, you didn't give us your CV. You didn't give it in the questionnaire. Your tax compliance certificate, health clearance certificate, CRB, including your ID, were never appearing in the questionnaire. What could have been the problem? I want you to use the microphone.
Hello? Yeah, that must have been an omission. I'm sorry about that. Nevertheless, I have the...
Did you check the advert?
Yes, I did.
Did they say what is supposed to be submitted?
They did.
So how can it be an omission and those were the first requirements?
Wow, it must have been quite difficult. I think I was confused here, but I have them right with me here.
So I want you to submit to me all the original testimonials.
Yes.
Your CV, the CRB, ESCC, the ID I have here,
Yeah.
your tax compliance certificate. Now, as we peruse through it, I want to give you maybe 3 minutes to introduce yourself. And as you introduce yourself, you will tell the committee why you feel that you are qualified or you satisfy the requirements for the position in regards to your education, your work experience, and in line with the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011 with its amendment in 2019.
Yes.
So I give you the freedom to introduce yourself, but take it for those ones. Maybe that can take maybe 3 minutes, so the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, and the vetting panel. Ladies and gentlemen, my names are Elizabeth Adhiambo Okoth, born and raised in Homa Bay, Dewa, but married in Seme East, Lunga, Olunje. My educational background, I am an IT and management student. That's my background, and if I can probably
just put the microphone down.
And if I can just dwell into it, I have a diploma in IT and management from the Strathmore College. After that, I also enrolled for a degree course at Strathmore University, and I'm a continuing student. I have other credentials in terms of packages that I've done, and database development softwares that I've done, an array of certificates that are attached, I think, in my CV, which I have just presented. For my work experience, I have a lot of work experience in administration and management. I have worked for both local and international organizations. I'll give a few of them. I have been an administrator at Terre des Hommes, Netherlands. It's a Dutch NGO, for which I was an administrator and also an office manager. I also worked for the International Organization for Migration as a data entry specialist. Besides that, I've also worked in different capacities as a consultant, owing to the fact that I have a very strong background in IT and software development. Currently, I am a proprietor, or rather I'm a director for an organization that I started. It's called FiberLink Communications. I'm a director there, whereby we also develop softwares, which has really propelled us to give back to the community in terms of mobilizing them and presenting applications. This I did for my local community, and we were able to mobilize. I'm a community leader, so I was able to mobilize women groups, and we were able to use the smart irrigator, which my company developed, to mobilize women into agricultural practices. And I can say that this really propelled the women. They were economically empowered. They were able to grow the hoho, the capsicums, and even take them to the market and be able to support themselves. So I can say that through my interventions and my work experiences and educational background, the strong points that I've gotten from those institutions that I've raised, I've given back to the community, and I've empowered them. Apart from that, as I said, is that I'm a software developer. So I've developed software, as I said, for that people have even consulted me. There was also the Africa Water Network, which was it was a project that was spearheaded by United Nations, by the United Nations body. I developed also the Nairobi Water, it's called Nairobi Water Project, where I was also a consultant database developer. So all in all, I'm saying is that I'm strong in IT and I'm strong in management, and I'm able to give back to the community, and I'm able to give ideas and also come up with ideas, innovative ideas of solving communities' needs. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Which software did you say you developed?
Come again?
Which software did you develop?
SQL database.
Okay, and what did you do in the Nairobi?
In the Nairobi Rivers project, we were collecting all aspects that pertain to pollution in the Nairobi Rivers project. We came up with data that was supposed to help us come up with mitigation.
You were doing data collection?
Data collection and also analyzing the data and coming up with solutions.
So what were the solutions?
The solutions were like, for example, we would go back to the community and maybe do civil education, or rather talk to the community and highlight to them the needs of keeping our rivers clean for the sake of the entire community.
that one requires data collection, really. Anyway, I have looked at your original testimonials.
Yes.
I have not seen your help clearance certificate, which I think you just go and print at Huduma Center. I have not seen your CRB certificate. I have not seen your EACC report.
For the help, I did not go to a public university. I was a private student at Strathmore. So
it doesn't matter whether you are in private or public, they just clear you.
For the rest of the items, I have already applied for them, and I think it will take like 2 weeks for me to get the actual document.
EACC, I think it's just a stamp that takes you around 10 minutes to get the EACC form stamp that I've received it. You didn't go to EACC?
Oh, well, that I did not.
What about CRB? You can even do on your phone.
The CRB I have, I'll just give them
what I've seen is a report, not the certificate.
I have given that to...
I've seen a report, it's here.
Yeah, a report.
But not the certificate.
I was given a report, and I thought that is what was required.
Anyway, let me give it to the members. But I feel that if you are really serious with this thing, then you ought to have ensured that you have all the preliminaries, because that is the basis. I mean, if you cannot present to us the basic things, how do we trust you that you will do what is required of you? I mean, if the basic was just going to EACC, getting a stamp, coming back, just going to, in your phone and getting a CRB, I mean, we can't take you serious. Just photocopying your ID and putting in the questionnaire, you are saying that was so tedious, could have been a lot of work. Yeah. No, so it makes us suspect that you will be neglecting your work, assuming the committee gives you a nod. Elizabeth.
Chair, I think that was an omission on my part. But that doesn't mean that I'm a person of without integrity. I think I still...
First impression. Anyway, Honorable Jennifer.
Thank you. Elizabeth.
Yes.
The Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011 emphasizes the importance of residents' participation in decision-making processes related to urban development. Kindly explain. 1, the plan you will put in place to ensure meaningful public participation within the municipalities in the line with the provision of this act. B, examples of specific mechanism or strategies you will employ to actively engage residents and stakeholders in decision-making, planning, and implementation of urban development projects. Thank you.
Thank you for that question.
The question?
I got the question.
Yeah, there is a pen and a paper, so anytime you want maybe to note, you'll just be doing that. But anyway, proceed.
Yeah, I got the question about what interventions I would put in place to ensure that the planning systems are probably well coordinated. The first thing that I know and which is important is to engage the community in everything that we do. All the plans that we do, we need to engage the community, because it's after the community are engaged, we free them of any suspicions, and they're able now to own our project. For instance, if there's land to be acquired, the community needs to be put into consideration, so that even if we are getting land for probably for strategic plans, we are able to compensate them so that they don't feel that they've wasted their land. So the strategy I would use is to coordinate probably with the local authorities, like the chief and the MCAs, so that they also gather information from our local people. And we're also able to know the problems that they have on the ground, which now can be channeled to us. And then now we can form policies and laws that govern the planning process. Thank you.
You talked of one, you were asked 2 questions. Or maybe let me tell you, she was asking about number 1, plans would put in place to ensure effective public participation. And then the question 2 was on the strategies that you will employ to ensure that the residents actively engage in decision-making, planning, and implementation.
Yes,
so that's both the stakeholders and the residents.
Yeah, for the strategies, as I said, it will require public participation. And that will mean that communicating our plans to ensure that they understand the benefits that they are going to accrue from the plans that we are to set. So in a nutshell, it's more of community participation and just ensuring that they know the benefits that are going to happen. And also for the plans, it's good also to encourage them to also give their views, so that even if they are participating, because ideas come from the people themselves, the local peoples themselves. So if they come up with those ideas, they bring them on board, and then we are able now to come up with strategies that involve them. I'm talking about ownership here. Thank you.
Honorable Raya.
Thank you, Elizabeth. From your portfolio and self-introduction, we can tell you possess key competencies in IT, project management, strategic management, and consultancy, database development.
Yes.
If given an opportunity to serve in the municipality board, how would these skills be relevant to your work as a member of the board?
Thank you for that question. Yes, as it has been said and has been seen in my my credentials, I'm strong in IT and management. Management involves a number of activities. It also involves a lot of planning and coming up with projects and managing resources. So that is something that I would really use this skill in helping to probably even come up with proposals that we can use to seek funding from donor organizations or any other willing donors, like probably the World Bank. So, and for the IT, I'd be able to assist in data collection. For example, as I said, that I'm a director and we do IT. I'm an IT specialist and a director for a company that does smart irrigation, smart farming systems. And in these smart farming systems, normally we collect data from farmers and analyze farmers and give solutions of how they can manage their farms. So with my IT skills, I'm able to coordinate and probably we get data from farmers and our local community, and we're able now to gather that data, analyze it, and come up with solutions. That's my response to that.
Honorable Karen.
Thank you, Chair. Madam Elizabeth, I hope you are aware that a municipal board is mandated by the Urban Areas and Cities Act, that is 2011, to exercise executive authority as delegated by the county executive. So my question is, how do you interpret the concept of delegated executive authority from the county executive? That is part A. Part B, explain to this panel how you would ensure effective coordination and collaboration between the municipal board and the county executive to efficiently implement projects and initiatives within the municipality.
I'll answer the second question first. How to coordinate activities from you said from the county level to the municipal board. In this, what I can say about this question is that there need to be a lot of collaboration, and collaboration would work with, as I said, we can work with the local leaders to. I did not understand your question, I'm sorry. You can paraphrase it.
Yeah.
Which part did you understand? You didn't understand part A or part B?
Part B.
Okay. Part B. Explain to this panel how you would ensure effective coordination and collaboration between the municipal board and the county executive to efficiently implement projects and initiatives within the municipality. I can also repeat part A.
Yes.
How do you interpret the concept of delegated executive authority from the county executive?
Well, for question A, I'll pass that. This is something that I'll probably need to work on and get to understand the delegation process. However, for part B about the effective communication, for me, I think it's more of collective participation, ensuring that the decisions that we make encompass all the stakeholders involved. I think for me that is what I would respond now.
Honorable Ruben.
Yes. This is my question. Revenue management plays a vital role in the financial stability and development of the municipality. Please outline your understanding of effective revenue management strategies for the municipality, including one, methods to enhance revenue generation. 2, ensuring proper utilization of funds. And 3, promoting fiscal responsibility. Then question 2, or part 2, what specific initiatives or measures would you propose to enhance revenue collection and optimize resource allocation within the municipality? I can repeat if you did not grasp all of them.
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did, sir.
Thank you, madam.
The revenue management, how to encourage revenue management stability in the county. For me, I think it's just a matter of coming up with structures that are able to be audited and are able to be tabled for people to audit. So it's a matter of just creating systems that are structures that are easy in terms of ensuring that all the monies that are collected are accounted for. So for me, I still come back to having an IT probably system that can track all data. That is for the first question. And you talked about the methods of enhancing the revenue. I think we can, for me, I think we can encourage activities that are income generating. For example, we can even mobilize communities to probably plant trees or nurseries which are sold, and the returns are probably used as revenue for the county. The third one, you talked about the initiatives to propose revenue. Oh, you said revenue I think revenue collection. I still come back to having structures that are transparent. That is the only way that we can also be accountable when we have data that is correct, that has been gathered and can be presented for scrutiny and auditing. Thank you.
Honorable Seth.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. Elizabeth, you know, one of the responsibilities of the board members is to ensure effective office administration and operation. I just want you to let us know how your past experience in your works or previous jobs, you'll use that in optimizing operations and smooth workflow, timely decisions, and effective communications in the work that you are going to be given. Thank you.
Yes, from my work experiences, I said that I've been an administrator and a manager. A manager is one person who is very, very articulate in terms of planning and also coming up with decisions that help in propelling an organization's objectives and goals towards the right direction. So as a manager, I'll be able probably to work with my colleagues to come up with proposals that we can discuss and have them maybe approved. Also, as an administrator, I was in charge of ensuring the smooth operations of an organization. That I can also borrow to our committee, ensuring that all aspects of planning and budgeting and all the management practices are put into place. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Rakwash.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. This is just based on the observation of the papers of Elizabeth, and it is a question of maybe efficiency. Because going through your questionnaire that you filled, you did indicate that the degree that you are taking at Strathmore University, that is the Bachelor of, is it Bachelor of Commerce, something like that?
No. Sorry?
Yeah, okay. The degree that you are taking at Strathmore University,
Yes,
it is still continuing, isn't it?
that's right.
But in your result slip, we can see your registration number, your stroke 05.
That's right.
And then now 05 up to now, I think it is 18 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, maybe if you don't expound on it, then it brings in the question of efficiency.
Well, yes, for that, the response I can give to that is that once I completed my diploma, I was employed in an organization, a Dutch organization that where I was the office manager, and I had so many other tasks that I was in charge. For that reason, I was unable, because this was an evening course, I was unable to juggle between work and school. But that doesn't mean that I've lost my focus on that, because all my job experiences, they still revolve around IT. So this is something that's still not really on the pipeline for a long time to come. It's something that I would still pursue. But what I can say is that the job experiences that I have even surpassed what I would have gained as a student having completed the BBIT. But nevertheless, I still need the document, so that is something that I'm still going to pursue. It's still a dream that I'm yet to make valid, and I think I'll make it valid. Thank you.
Honorable Honorable Lando, Eunice Lando.
Thank you, Chair. To Madam Elizabeth, I think this is a quick one. What are the 3 pillars of sustainable development? And B, how many wards are in Seme sub-county? Name them, if possible.
Yes, proceed.
The second one, the Seme, we have Seme North, we have Seme East, and we have Seme West. 4.
Honorable Jagongo.
Just repeat what you've just said.
I said we have Seme North, and we have Seme East, we have Seme West, and Seme East and Seme West. West, East, North, and Central.
Are you sure we have what called Seme East, Seme North,
Well,
and Seme Central?
not sure about this answer that I'm giving. To be honest, Chair, this is something I need to...
Chair, we can help. I think she used a mirror to read the names of the words.
Elizabeth.
Yes, sir.
I think Honorable Ruben has assisted you. Don't use a mirror to read.
Chair, some of these answers you'll excuse me, but once I get into this committee, sir, be sure that I'll really surprise you, for sure.
Proceed.
Thank you. I didn't get the second question, sir.
Your first question was 3 pillars of sustainable development.
Oh, the 3 pillars of sustainable development. Maybe a sustainable development plan must be, I think, I'll pass that one, Chair.
Okay, but you talked to us about the Nairobi River Basin. I don't know what you were dealing with. What was the pillar there?
The pillar there was data collection.
No. If you had, why data? You were collecting data to what were you addressing?
We were addressing the problems of our community. So the
What was the problem?
The problem was a polluted environment.
So environment is a pillar. So what are the other pillars?
Okay, there is ensuring that, wow, Chair.
We pass.
I know it, but it's just passing me.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your appearing before the panel. And I think you take cognizance that members have asked you different questions. They will be retreating to write a report. So I want to say that if they so wish to consider you, I just want to wish you the best. And assuming they don't consider you, what will you do?
I know they'll consider me.
No, assuming they don't.
Should they not consider me, I still believe that I'm a candidate who has a lot of expertise and who, if given time, I'm able to prove myself beyond this panel. And just as I close, maybe I would like to pick a quote from one of my favorite authors called Spencer Johnson. He talks about, the title of that book is Who Moved My Cheese? Cheese here was a metaphor of all the good things in life. Like, for instance, a good job, a good relationship, a good, anything good, anything that we value in our lives. So for these things that we value in our lives, we have to protect them. We have to protect them, we have to maintain them, and you also have to ensure that when it gets to a diminishing point, we try and get it back to the same level. In the same breath, and relating it to this interview, I want to say that we have a chance. We have brains out here that we can collectively gather and be able to, for this case now the cheese is the Kombewa and its environment. Let's use Kombewa as our cheese. Let's protect it, let's revive it, and let us ensure that we also savor, savoring is enjoying the cheese. Let's also enjoy our cheese Kombewa by consolidating all our efforts and ensuring that it becomes a city of choice. And I think everything is possible. And if I can borrow from my sister Lupita Nyong'o, the future is bright and our dreams are valid. And my dreams, Chair and panel, they are valid. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Though you avoided my question of asking that if you're not approved, I don't know if you still offer your services to Kombewa or not. I hope so. So,
Speaker, I have some observations.
Yes, what is it, Honorable Seth? Yes.
First of all, I am Seth Kanga, the MCA representing Market Milimani Ward and a member of this committee. The Speaker or the Chair, you are aware that these towns, the Kombewa, Maseno, Aero and Muroni, these are new towns with no basic amenities. And the reason as to why the county government of Kisumu is gearing towards the direction is to make them fully fledged. And being aware that we have limited resources as far as financial obligations are concerned. Madam Nominee, if you are nominated into these positions, what are the key areas you will make emphasis on so that Kombewa becomes a fully fledged town, being that the resources are limited? Thank you.
2 minutes. Time myself, 2 minutes.
The basic things that to me I consider essential are water and probably infrastructure like roads, because when we have good roads, we are able to entice companies to move into the cities and able to create employment. For the scarce resources, we would just be aggressive enough to probably knock on the doors of donors and even the county government to ensure that funds are released in perfect time, to enable us probably approach even other stakeholders and come up with intervention measures. For water, I know water is a problem, especially in Kombewa. We could make use of even swamps. We can use swamps and probably desalinate the swampy water. And even from Maseno has water facility. We could install pipes and draw water from Maseno back to Kombewa. I think that's my response.
We allow you. Honorable Seth, you want to say something?
Just one simple one, Speaker. If the nominee could help us know the proposed boundaries of Kombewa Body Municipality. Thank you. I am not sure if at this level the nominee, but anyway, it's a question to the nominee.
The proposed boundaries of Kombewa.
Kombewa Body Municipality, what are the boundaries?
Wow. I'm not so sure, but I'll try. I think there is the Holo. We have, I know of Holo.
Holo?
Holo as a boundary. The markets that border.
If you're not sure, just say pass.
It's a pass. I was giving it a try, but it's a failed try.
Yeah, so it's an assignment that
I need to work on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anything that you're not sure of, please, it's an assignment to you.
Yes.
And then let's hope that the committee considers you for the same.
Yes.
Otherwise, we appreciate your coming. I want to send the time to give you your documents back, plus the ID.
Thank you.
Then she will assist you. She will assist you. But confirm first if you have your documents. Elizabeth, we wish you the best.
Thank you, Chair and the panel.